So this container has been unhealthy for 3 minutes. I've got restart always set. I'm just going to let it run and see what happens. Yeah, it's not restarting. And honestly, that surprised me the first time too. Let me show you why. The health check instruction in a Docker file tells Docker how to test whether your container is actually working, not just running, but healthy. You give it a command to run on a schedule, and if it fails enough times, Docker marks the container unhealthy. Here we've got Nginx and a health check hitting /healthz. That endpoint doesn't exist, so the check will fail immediately. Good for forcing the state we want to demonstrate. Build the image and run it with restart always. That's the combination most people reach for. Health check to detect failures, restart policy to recover from them. Unhealthy. Still up. Let's give it a minute. I'll watch for restart and die events on this specific container. If restart always kicks in, we'd see it here. Nothing. The uptime counter in Docker PS just keeps going. Here's what's actually happening. Restart always is a process supervisor. Its job is to watch for PID1 exiting, the main process crashing, the container stopping. When that happens, it restarts. That's it. Health status is completely separate. When Docker marks a container unhealthy, it's updating a status field, and that's where it stops. There's no connection between health status and the restart policy in standalone Docker. You can see the full picture here. The check results, the current status, the log of recent attempts, but none of this is wired up to trigger a restart. It's informational. And worth saying, this is intentional. In Docker Swarm or Kubernetes, health status does drive real decisions. Unhealthy containers get replaced. But standalone Docker doesn't make those calls for you. The same is true if you're configuring the health check in Compose with the health check key rather than the Docker file. Same underlying mechanism, same behavior. It doesn't matter where you define it. The most straightforward fix is a project called autoheal. It's a sidecar container that polls the Docker API, finds anything marked unhealthy, and restarts it. It's got about 4,800 stars on GitHub and has been around for years. Two additions here, a label on any container you want to watch, and the autoheal service itself. It just needs the Docker socket. There we go. Unhealthy, then restarted. Uptime reset. And there's the event we were waiting for earlier. Same terminal, same filter, now it's actually firing. That's the behavior most people expected from restart always in the first place. There's also a lighter alternative if autoheal feels like overkill. You can call kill1 from inside your health check script to send sigterm to PID1, which does trigger the restart policy. The catch is it only works reliably if PID1 actually handles sigterm. If your container runs a bash script as PID1, it'll silently ignore it. The safe way to do it is run your container with Docker's init flag, which puts teeny in as PID1 and guarantees the signal is handled. If you want to go deeper on how Docker handles signals and why PID1 matters, that's on screen now. So, health check in your Docker file or health check in Compose. Both configure the same thing. Both give you an unhealthy status when checks fail. Neither one triggers restart always on its own. If you actually want automatic recovery, you need autoheal or the kill PID1 trick. or an orchestrator that handles this natively. The Docker file and compose files from this video are in the repo, link in the description. If you found this helpful, then please consider liking and hitting the subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.